Hello my friends, and welcome back to the channel with me, Evelyn. A huge thank you for being here and for all of your love and support. Now my friends, after I had such a wonderful time creating my recent button front dress here on the channel, I was reminded of just how much I love that most versatile and wardrobe staple of a garment, the dress. So starting this week here on the channel will be my very own little homage to that wonderful garment. Beginning today with a look at my favourite dressmakes to date, my favourite supplies and fabrics, and my dressmaking sewing plans. If you haven't done so friends, please hit that all important subscribe button, and without further ado, let's talk dresses. The dress. From the flapper styles of the 20s with those dropped waists and straight silhouettes, through to the cinched in waists and femme fatale styles of the 50s, to the Mary Quant mini dresses of the swinging 60s. I could go on and on my friends, but you're probably getting the picture by now. I love dresses. Sketching them, drafting them, sewing them, getting inspiration from decades of design and style. And when it comes to inspiration, look no further than the internet. Get Googling, find your favourite styles, your favourite features and designs, and start from there. What do you want to create? That is the utter beauty of pattern drafting and dressmaking. You can literally create anything your heart desires. And talking of creating, let's talk supplies and fabrics. In terms of supplies, dresses can be one of the most frugal sewing projects out there. A zip, some cotton, some fabric, and an afternoon or two can see a brand new garment sewn into fruition. And talking of zips, I like to have a selection in my stash ready for when the mood takes me. But in all honesty, my friends, having a few 22-inch regular zips is quite enough. Patterns calling for invisible zips can be easily adapted to use a regular zip, such as a centered or lapped closure. These zips are both easy to come by and inexpensive. Instead of colour matching exactly to your fabric, something which I am a bit of a sucker for, having zips in black and white really can cover all your projects. The biggest bit of advice here though, my friends, go for quality when it comes to your zips. That bundle of 50 for £6 may look oh so inviting, but you won't feel the same when your brand new creation has a broken zip on its first outing. Go for a reputable brand, my favourite being YKK, to ensure that that closure stands up. And when it comes to thread, all-purpose polyester is my go-to. Super strong, inexpensive, and compatible with a multitude of fabrics, my favourite is Coats Moon, and it comes in so many colours. First up with fabrics, my friends, polycotton or quilting cottons. These fabrics are inexpensive, easy to sew, and they come in so many colours and patterns. And my first Liz dress was made in just this fabric. When you're happy with sewing with those inexpensive and easy to sew cottons, my friends, why not branch out to more expensive fabrics like linens and these cotton sateens, which my second and final Liz dress was made from. And once you've mastered those cottons and cotton blends, my friends, and you've sewn a few projects, branch out into more difficult fabrics like stretch ones, chiffons, anything really, my friends. There are no limits to your creations. A personal favourite and a relatively new find for me is scuba, which I've used to create many creations over the years, including this, my kimono kaftan created right here on the channel. And when it comes to your fabric choice, friends, remember to make sure that the needle that you have in your machine is suitable for the fabric type that you're using. Invest in different types and sizes so that you're never sat ready to sew and unable to. Avoid those skipped stitches, my friends. And when it comes to sewing patterns, I'm ecstatic to say that if you're a lover of vintage style like me, then you're in luck. Because the big four pattern companies have been reissuing their favourite styles for a while now, and here are some of my favourites from my own little pattern stash. And I simply could not mention one of my favourite pattern designers, the wonderful Gertie. Her books, Patreon and patterns are wonderful, so be sure to check out Gertie and Charm Patterns. And these are a few from my very own sewing to-do list. And of course, a fair few of my favourite dress creations to date are made right here on the channel. As always, my friends, you'll find information in the description box. And talking of made here on the channel, that's exactly what we'll be up to next week, my friends, when I create a vintage inspired summer dress pattern right here. So come along and create one of your very own to your own measurements, my friends, next week. But until then, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.